Hey everybody, how's your day going? This is Jalaris from Jalaris Studios. Telltale Games in the past few years has gained a bit of a reputation for making very serious and gritty stories among gaming circles. It really seemed to take off when they released their game adaptation of The Walking Dead, a game that has been almost universally praised for its deep and compelling story. Since then, in addition to continuing The Walking Dead, they've adapted other materials such as The Wolf Among Us, based on the Fables comic series, and an adaptation of Game of Thrones, based on the popular show and book series. All of these, so far, have mostly carried the company's reputation for mature storytelling and subjects. Tales from the Borderlands may be a bit of an exception, as from what I've heard, it's more comedy-based. However, their next project they announced was a bit of a surprise. It was entitled Minecraft Story Mode. Yes indeed, Telltale Games is going to be making a story-driven game for the runaway hit Minecraft. This project should be very interesting to see because, when you get down to it, Minecraft has no story. Sure, there have been a ton of fan videos and mods meant to give a more concrete narrative and lore to the world, but the official Minecraft really is just a game about building things. The closest thing that it has to a story is getting to the end and defeating the Ender Dragon. The game is also enjoyed by both children and adults, and if Telltale Games wishes to keep the same feel as the original game, then their version will have to be a lot more kid-friendly than their previous titles.
Now, I think we're probably in good hands considering how highly rated Telltale's other game series have been. But with that said, I do think there are certain elements of the game that we should address. Simply put, this is going to be a list of all the elements of Minecraft that I think would be best suited for integration into a story mode. Now, keep in mind that some of these will be very basic ideas, but that's why I'm bringing them up. I think they could be developed into some very nice gameplay and story elements. Whether or not these will actually show up in the game is something we'll just have to see. This is not necessarily a top 10 list, but more just a general list of Minecraft gameplay and concepts that I think will be right at home in Telltale's new game series.
Herobrine. Whether or not he's being portrayed as a victim or being as the closest thing the game has to a main villain, there is no doubt that Herobrine has become an important part of the Minecraft community. Herobrine started off as a creepypasta story and ever since has ballooned into one of the most well-known figures of the Minecraft fandom. He regularly appears in mods and some fan videos have adopted him as well. No matter if he's being portrayed as being misunderstood, the nemesis of Notch, or just a plain old villain, there is no doubt that Herobrine is one story element we would love to see used in Minecraft story mode. Any variation of him could do, but it'd probably be easiest to just use him as a villain. Enderman Rebuilding the End. This one is more of a concept for the whole Enderman race. The Endermen are the only mob that is able to pick up and move blocks around the world. This makes them unique in their own way. However, what gives this theory its interesting part is that the apparent home of the Enderman is situated on a floating island, known as the End. The basic idea for this concept is that the Endermen are actually trying to rebuild the End by stealing blocks away from the Minecraft overworld. This could work as a story concept and or an interesting motivation as to why the Enderman is so hostile to players. Villagers are stupid. Ever since we heard the villagers' limited sound effects, and saw element animations videos entitled Villager News, villagers have gained a reputation for, not being very smart. This would be an interesting thing to include in the story mode. It seems that Telltale, after doing several games where the stories were gritty and mature, wants to make Minecraft story mode be a bit more family-friendly jaunt. This is merely a guess and a theory. However, I can see a lot of potential for comedy to be worked out of how stupid and or useless the villagers are in Minecraft. It's certainly one avenue that could be explored by Telltale Games. Good mobs. Another concept that has been explored in fan animations quite a bit is the concept that not every mob and monster automatically wants to eat the player's face. From made-up mobs to zombies and endermen who'll be your best friend, it's a concept worth noting that not every mob has to be a bloodthirsty killer. Perhaps we could have an enderman who wants to trade blocks, or perhaps have one of your companions be a spider. In any event, it will be interesting to see how Telltale treats the mobs of Minecraft. kingdoms and empires. If there's one thing that Minecrafters can pride themselves on, it's building big. With the tools at their disposal, Minecrafters have been constructing the most amazing things inside of Minecraft. Some have even gone so far as to create their own towns and cities, even their own empires. The builds have ranged anywhere from the awe-inspiring locations of Middle-earth to King's Landing from Game of Thrones, all of them giant and detailed. Even the creations that are original content can be awesome. It would be awesome if the sheer scale of what you can build in Minecraft could be expressed in the new game that is coming out. Perhaps one of the main central locations could be a player-made city, or, if they want to stick to the randomly generated structures, perhaps they could use a nether fortress as one of the large locations. The world of Minecraft is vast and mysterious. Who knows what could be waiting for you over the next mountain? Dangerous nights. It's no secret that you don't want to go outside at night unless you're packing some pretty sweet gear. The night is universally considered one of the most dangerous and most interesting aspects of Minecraft, as it provides so much change and variability to the game. It's hard to think that Telltale Games will neglect such an essential part of the Minecraft experience. However, I still think it deserves a spot on this list because of how integral it is to the game and how many opportunities it can generate for a story. Perhaps the main character is caught outside and has to sneak back to the city or have to fight their way back in. You can build anything. This goes beyond simple buildings. In Minecraft, with the advent of redstone and other such features, players are only bound by their own creativity and what they can make. People have made entire songs using Minecraft's note block system. This also expresses itself through mods and fan-made content that displays items and blocks which, while perhaps not available in the original game, certainly carry the feel and spirit of the game's creative and freeform nature. I don't know how much crafting and creating is going to play into the game, but it would be nice to have something to do with as part of the story. Players are the monsters to the mobs. A big part of the fun of the game is killing the various monsters that reside therein. However, some of the most interesting fan creations have focused on what the players must look like to the mobs. Think about it. You're spending your day or night peacefully when suddenly a new creature pops up that rapidly begins to deform the land. They use strange tools and witchcraft to make new things. If you're lucky, you'll live in hardcore mode where you can kill them and just be rid of them. If you're unlucky, however, you'll live in a world where the players will just keep coming back no matter what. You can kill them as many times as you want, they'll just reappear. Some of them may even possess godlike powers. They'll be called GMs or moderators. An interesting perspective might be to switch to a mob's eyes and have a look at how they view the players.
Are we a team now? What do we call ourselves?
Early Adventures of Noobs. So you buy Minecraft, looks like a really good game, you spawn in, and then fall into a hole and die. You respawn and avoid the hole, but then get killed by a zombie. You respawn again, avoid the hole, and build a home to stay safe from the mobs. And then a creeper blows a hole in the wall and the mobs devour you. It's not easy being a noob in Minecraft, but these early trials and tribulations that we all went through when we first started the game would more than likely make excellent material for stories, whether it be comedy or drama. Griefers. So you've built the most awesome and epic house that any server has ever seen. People come from miles around in the server to have a look at it and compliment you. But you have school or work in the morning and you log off. The next day, you return to find that some people have laced your house with TNT and blown it to smithereens, ruining your hours of hard work. Congratulations, you've just been griefed. Griefing, as in deliberate destruction or impairment of other people's property, has practically been going on since the first server started. As such, it would be interesting if a villain of the game were a griefer. Perhaps it is the ultimate griefer whose ultimate goal to destroy Minecraft, as it would be the ultimate grief. Hey guys, if you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe. Also, stay tuned for my playthrough of Minecraft Story Mode, where I see if any of these things appear in it.